Hello everyone and welcome to a new lesson with Miss Rafa. Today we're going to complete Unit 9, New Ways Indulged. We're going to focus on the activity book. If you're ready, open your book on page 52 and let's get started together. Reading, page 52. Let's start with some vocabulary. Undergone, undergone, undergone. Strive, strive, strive. Modernization, modernization, modernization. Civilization, civilization, civilization. Globalization, globalization, globalization. Ornamentation, ornamentation, ornamentation. Skilled, skilled, skilled. Artisan, artisan, artisan. In American we say artisan. Artifact, artifact, artifact. Ornate, ornate, ornate. Transportation, transportation, transportation. Interaction, interaction, interaction. Crucial, crucial, crucial. Crossroad, crossroad, crossroad. Import, import, import. Copper, copper, copper. Route, route, route. Abroad, abroad, abroad. Fast pace, fast pace, fast pace. Dedicated, dedicated, dedicated. Craft, craft, craft. Craftsman union, craftsman union, craftsman union. Ensure, ensure, ensure. Vanish, vanish, vanish. establish, establish, establish. Promote, promote, promote. Encouraged, encouraged, encouraged. Revive, revive, revive. Ornament, ornament, ornament. Welding, welding, welding. Threatening, threatening, threatening. Industry, industry, industry. Jewelry, jewelry, jewelry. Weaponry, weaponry, weaponry. Historian, historian, historian. Commercial, commercial, commercial. Now let's see question 1. Before you read the article below, match these words and phrases with their meanings. You may need to check your ideas in a dictionary. Artifact, skilled, artisan, Bronze Age, ornate, Now let's see. Artifact, an object of cultural or historical interest. Skilled, having a special ability or talent. Artisan, worker in a skilled trade, usually making items by hand. Bronze Age, a period of prehistory when weapons and tools were commonly made of bronze. Ornate, intricately decorated with complex patterns or constructions. Now let's move on to the lesson. Traditional crafts in Aleppo. Syria has undergone a period of modernization in the last few years. With new buildings and improved transportation services in its cities. Yet it remains an ancient land that has enjoyed involvement and interaction with many different civilizations over the last 10,000 years. الضمير its بهذا المقطع يعود على سوريا. عم نحكي عن مدن سوريا. Syria's historical importance and its crucial location at the crossroads of several ancient trading routes mean that a wider variety of crafts have developed. However, the fast pace of globalization is threatening the skilled local artisans who strive to preserve these wonderful traditions. As cheaper, mass-produced goods are imported from abroad, it's important that people are made aware of these traditional crafts and those who practice them. الضمير them هون عائد على traditional crafts. In the city of Aleppo, there is a market dedicated to protecting handmade Koba goods. To ensure that this ancient craft doesn't vanish, Koba artifacts have been discovered all over the region. Some of these artifacts date to the Bronze Age, around 3000 BCE. BCE means before the Christian era. Historians have identified a number of uses for the material, including weaponry, jewelry, and ornaments. These items give us information about the way ancient peoples lived and interacted. The Aleppo Craftsman Union is trying to revive this world-famous industry by establishing a training center and promoting the local and regional trade of Koba products. There are several processes in the production of Koba goods, including cutting, welding, and ornamentation. The metal then has to be thoroughly cleaned before it is suitable for sale. Currently, only a small handful of artisans continue to practice this craft. However, local people are being encouraged to learn the skills needed to make ornate Koba items which will be suitable for commercial sale. It بهذا المقطع بتشير ل the metal المعدن. Now let's see question 2. Read this article about some of the traditional crafts in Syria and answer these questions. Why is there such a variety of historical crafts in Syria? Because of its long history of interaction with different civilizations, and because of its location at the crossroads of several ancient trading routes. How are these traditional crafts being threatened? They are threatened by globalization, by cheaper mass-produced goods from abroad. Why are Koba artifacts useful to historians? They date to the Bronze Age around 3000 BCE and give historians information about the way ancient people lived. Why is it important to preserve the traditions mentioned below? Now this is up to you. What do you think? Question 3. Read the article again and answer these questions. Which of these statements about traditional Syrian crafts is not true? Nothing is being done to encourage traditional Syrian craftsmanship. Which of these statements about copper is not true? The craft of making ornate copper goods has been totally destroyed by the modern world. Question 4. Complete sentences A to C with words from this list. Evidence, trade, civilizations, traditional, preservations. Syria has been a center of trade in the region for thousands of years. انتبهوا للفظ كلمة thousand بلفظ حرف الأس ز thousands of years. Several organizations are now helping to support the preservation of traditional crafts. Copper artifacts are used by historians as evidence of past civilizations. Question 5. What do you think are the most important traditional uses for copper? In what ways have modern products replaced copper? Now let's move on to vocabulary. Complete these statements using words from the box. Blow, percussion, pluck, wood, strum. A flute, you have to blow it. A guitar, you can either. لما بنستخدم كلمة either معناها إما أو لازم يكون عندي دي فعلين. Pluck or strum it. An oud and a violin, they are both made of wood. A tabla, this is a percussion instrument. Question 2. Complete these sentences using the correct form of these idioms. Blow you or his own trumpet. Change your or his tune. Drum something into someone. Face the music. He's been telling lies to so many people. Eventually, they will find out, and he'll have to. Face the music. I can't stand the kind of big-headed person who blows his own trumpet all the time. He was against the idea of a holiday in Greece, but he changed his tune when he found out how cheap the flight was. The importance of knowing the difference between right and wrong is usually drummed into children by their parents at a very early age. That's everything for today. Thanks for your time. See you in the last part.